today, but let me start in verse 31 of Matthew 25. It says, when the Son of Man comes in the glory with all of his holy angels with him, and then he will sit on the throne of his glory, and all nations will be gathered before him. He will separate them one from another, as a shepherd divides the sheep from the goats. So let's just get the image here. The other three parables were about his coming and his judging people, both believers and labeled believers. Here, he's back. He's executed judgment on everyone that took the mark, on everyone that had worshipped the image of the beast and taken the mark. All of the believers were taken in the resurrection and came back with him. These are people that lived through great tribulation. So these are the people that are left here. They didn't believe in Jesus and they didn't believe in Antichrist. They didn't join of any side. So everybody assumes that it's a complete and final judgment. No, those that believe in Jesus were taken up with him and came back. Those that actually took the mark, worshiped the image of the beast, or participated with him were removed from the earth. They were destroyed, killed, and removed from the earth. So what we have is human beings that made it through. Okay? And he will say to the sheep on his right hand and the goats on his left, he'll separate them. Then the king will say to those on his right hand, come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, you gave me food. I was thirsty, you gave me drink. I was a stranger, you took me in. I was naked, you clothed me. I was sick, you visited me. I was in prison, you came to me. Then the righteous will answer and say to him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you drink? When did we see you a stranger and took you in, or gave you clothing? Or when did we see you sick and in prison and came to you? The king will answer and say to them, assuredly I say to you, insomuch as you did it to one of the least of my brethren, those that belong to me, you did it to me. So these people who are alive after great tribulation helped us through great tribulation. In other words, they fed, they clothed, they sheltered, they protected us, very similar to Rahab the harlot. Rahab the harlot hid the spies under a death sentence for helping them. She fed them, she helped them, and she was able to go in to God's promises because she had love. They cared about God's people and cared for God's people against the death sentence. Then verse 41, he will say to those on his left hand, depart from me, you cursed, into everlasting darkness, prepared for the devil and his angels. I was hungry, you gave me no food. I was thirsty, you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, you did not take me in. Naked, you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, you didn't visit me. Then they will answer him and say, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or sick or in prison and did not minister to you? And then I will answer them and say, assuredly I say to you, insomuch as you did not do it to one of these, the least of my brethren, you didn't do it to me. These will go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. And so this basically is the final parable of this. So here we see this separation. So when we go into the millennial kingdom, who will go in is us that were resurrected. You guys may call it the rapture, but we were resurrected, and the church in heaven, the church on earth were brought together. We come back with Jesus. We have resurrection bodies. We don't desire marriage or sex or carnal things. We'll have a great spiritual awareness. We'll rule and reign with Jesus for 1,000 years. Human beings that made it through great tribulation will help the saints that had love in their heart, will be able to go into the millennial reign of Christ, and they will have children and expand the earth. We will rule and reign over them. The earth will be purged of all of the works of man, and everything will shift to Jesus ruling the earth. And so this is the group of people that will multiply and expand, and then we go for 1,000 years, and then Satan's released again, and we go through another judgment. But anyway, that's what happens in the second coming. God bless you. Thanks for watching today. Please share, follow, and like, and please partner with us. We need partners. We need resources to continue to expand our ministry.